Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2022 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of March from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the water sign of Pisces. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. And as always, thanks for taking the time to be here, for your likes, your shares, subscribes, your comments, feedback. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, all greatly appreciated. So Pisces, this is for you. First 2 weeks of March 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Piscean. It's a general reading, so of course it'll resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs if you know them, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, for any additional insight they can provide into what's going on in your life right now. And if you find that something does resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. You can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And you can also get that contact info by clicking the description link below, that little arrow. Okay, Pisces, let's see what the first 2 weeks of March look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, Pisces, we begin with the Six of Swords, healing, leaving the worst behind you, moving slowly but surely to the other shore where you'll be on solid ground. Healing process. With the Two of Coins, a decision, healing that comes from a decision. Or a decision to move forward into the healing process. Next, we have the Page of Cups, a lighthearted message, a simple message or conversation driven by love, could be flirtation. It could be being in the energetic space, Pisces, of going, okay, how do I say this? This emotional thing. With Justice, interesting. Doing the right thing, the reap what you sow card. Being honorable, ethical. What is the right way to say something? Is it the right time to say something? I don't know why I have this feeling some of this is about, for some of you, this is about love. Next, we have the Ten of Coins, long-term stability and security, strongly connected to home and family, sometimes inheritance. Long-term stability and security represents having a sense of stability and security and safety that has deep roots, meaning you're not worried about tomorrow, you're not worried about next week, next year. Could be financially, materially, emotionally, or a combination of all of those. With the Ten of Coins, we have the Devil. Typically, the Devil represents obsession of some kind, whether it's actual addictions. It's often a card that's challenging because it represents unhealthy obsession or addiction to something. But not always. It often is, but not always. And I say not always because I feel like whether it's for a larger portion of you or a smaller portion of you, it's not perhaps a negative or challenging thing here. All right. From the bottom of the deck, we have the World card representing overall focus and energy for the first 2 weeks of March. The World is a card of leveling up, of something, some chapter of your life or set of chapters in your life, some kind of part of your life, some journey or something has come to an end, because the World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. And after this, a new journey begins again, a brand new journey full of different possibilities and options and potential. It's a card kind of graduation, of moving up. I'm going to pull one more with that. The Knight of Cups. A love offer, an offer driven by love, support, encouragement, whether it's love and romance or, a different kind of positive emotion driving it. Perhaps you're considering that now is the time to make an offer. There's definitely an energy here, Pisces, of, I don't know, that you think now might be the right time to move forward in something. Maybe you're healing or somebody close to you is healing. And I feel like we've had this, I feel like for some of you, this relates to something that's been going on for some time between you and another person that had, in more of a love romance sort of way, that had something else going on in their lives. And perhaps now they're going through a healing period and you would like to be more of a part of their life than you have been. And so you're wondering now if this is the right time to move forward. That is a very specific story I've got for someone out there. Let's clarify. Let's clarify that overall focus of the world and the Knight of Cups. Goodness, the Devil almost fell out of the deck, but then it went back in. So, obsessed with someone or something that you won't let go of. Or some, perhaps, dream with someone that you won't let go of. I know this is kind of sounding more like a love and romance focused reading. It could be about material financial issues. It could be that there's an offer for you. I mean, the Knight of Cups in the world could imply, I mean, it's an offer to move up. It could be a promotion, a raise. We do have long-term security and stability here. Although typically it would show up as a different knight, the Knight of anything but Cups. So this feels more emotional, but it could be for some of you. The Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. This is starting to see some of your efforts paying off and feeling much more hopeful and positive and optimistic about the future based on what you're seeing now. And the Four of Wands, happy home, home stability, celebrations. This is one of the wedding cards as well. And I think this is more a relationship for some of you. It feels like perhaps maybe it's your interactions with the other person are starting to progress. You feel like you're starting to see some kind of positive movement, and it makes you feel more hopeful and optimistic about the future. And maybe this is the time to start taking things forward a little bit with this person. Let's clarify the Six of Swords, healing. The Ace of Wands, a new beginning full of the start of a new path, or the opportunity for that, full of excitement, enthusiasm, passion, desire, exuberance. Healing, and finally forward movement. Clarify the Two of Coins, choices and decisions. The Seven of Cups. Options, possibilities, potential. Page of Cups. The Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away, leaving that which isn't fulfilling. A message about that. Clarify the Eight of Cups with the Page of Cups. It's almost like talking about what's being left behind here. The Nine of Coins, independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, somebody who doesn't rely on anybody else for what they need. Nobody relies on them. This is what's being left behind. I feel like you're considering moving forward. Some of you are considering moving forward with someone in a pretty serious way, because leaving behind, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Nine of Coins. It doesn't mean that you're not an independent person, right? Or self-supporting, self-sufficient person. But this is all clarifying this little lighthearted, flirtatious page of coins, and it may be what you're thinking, beginning to be on the start of a path, because pages can represent learning and being at the introductory place in a path, the start of a path, of leaving behind. I mean, the Nine of Coins is somebody who's worked really hard to get to a place where they're not relying on anybody else and nobody else is reliant on them. And since this whole reading has this thread of romance, love, marriage, it feels like you're maybe seriously considering or even talking with someone about moving into a place where you're committed to something, someone, especially since the Ten of Coins is next to that. Now, if this is just a straight work, finance, career reading, which it may be that what you're leaving behind is the lack of the ability to be self-sufficient and self-supportive, although, to be honest, I'm not feeling a strong draw. This feels more relationship-oriented. Let's clarify the Justice, because Justice is with the Page of Cups as well. Maybe for those of you who have been interested in someone for a long time, friends, but interested in more, maybe they're finally leaving behind this sense of being so independent that they're willing to open their lives up to somebody else. Clarify Justice. The Knight of Cups. Again, this is an honorable offer. This is an honorable love support offer. This is, I mean, regardless of which side of this story you're on, this is somebody who's thinking that now is the time to kind of move forward in relationship with someone else, that you, the other person, a combination of both, are open to the idea of not being solo, and this desire, this willingness to make an honorable offer here. That's what this is. The Knight of Cups and Justice is an honorable offer, an offer driven by an honorable, ethical person. The right thing to do. Interesting. Ten of Coins. Clarify the Ten of Coins. Long-term stability and security. Because that comes with the Devil. It might be obsession on long-term security and stability, or it might be a desire to have something that's more, almost an obsession to have something that's more rooted. The Chariot and the Empress. The Chariot represents success on perhaps a pretty difficult, challenging path. Success that comes from sheer perseverance, determination, and willpower. Success that comes from never losing sight of your goal, no matter how many times you fall down. And the Empress, beautiful, feminine, sensual, abundant, fertile. She is the quintessential female and mother of the tarot. She embodies all of the characteristic traits of the queens, all of the queens. This feels like somebody, Pisces, you've had your eye on for quite a long time. I feel like, for those of you for whom this is relevant, you want to make this Empress an honorable offer, because why would you make the Empress anything other than an honorable offer? This is someone you see as the Empress. It's just lovely. And that's all really positive. And I think the Devil here is one of those, not those uncommon times where the Devil actually represents an obsession, but it's not unhealthy, or a really strong focus. Let's clarify that Devil. The Two of Swords and the Six of Coins. This is somebody who's blind to breadcrumbing, or blind to the fact that they've been breadcrumbing or have been breadcrumbed. The Devil. Okay, I see here. This is the story that I'm getting is so specific. It may only this particular reading may only resonate for a few people, whether you're on one side of it or the other. This feels like the person, this Empress that you, or this person you've been focused on, perhaps has been in a relationship or in relationships in the past where they weren't treated right. They weren't treated like the Empress they were. They weren't treated, they were given so little. They were only given, they weren't respected and valued the way that they should have been. And both, perhaps maybe the person they were with and they themselves became blind to this. But here you are, wanting to offer something that's real, that's honorable, that's ethical, and has true long-term stability and security. Again, this is a very specific story. And this whole thread of, okay, you're feeling positive because you're actually starting to see something happen here. And you're wondering if this is the time you should be more action-oriented, pushing forward perhaps with this person. And if so, how? I feel like I'm reading for the same group of Pisces that this has related to in the past readings of you and this other person. A person that you know, a person that perhaps you've known for quite some time and have watched go through something difficult. But you weren't, there was no space for you to do anything really before. All right, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to end with any advice and guidance for Pisces on how to move forward. The King of Cups, there you are, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, being that mature, loving, adult, responsible, emotionally intelligent person. The Knight of Swords, a conversation, an offer. Could be like a date. You want to go out on a date? Hey, let's do this thing. The Sun and the Three of Cups. Yeah, that's like a great date. This is like light, love, warmth, laughter, fun. The Three of Cups is purely social. This is like getting out, enjoying yourself, having fun, doing great things with somebody you feel really connected with. You feel like your kindred spirits, your tribe, positive social connections in your community. And the Sun, light, love, warmth, laughter, being out, going out. This is literally like going out and having fun, a conversation about going out and having fun. This feels like if Spirit is giving you love advice, Pisces, with this person, it's okay, start and focus on having fun. Focus on building a connection through common mutual interests that are of delight and fun for both of you. And start building this forward using that, which means don't come off too heavy emotional stuff right off the bat. This is about building up a, whether it's love and romance or friendship. But it feels like there's already a friendship here. This is about, building and strengthening this bond moving forward by using fun, social things and things that both of you connect on or have in common. What a sweet reading. It's almost kind of cute. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, Pisces, I hope that resonated with who it needed to resonate with. Very sweet reading. So I hope it was helpful for you, useful, or at least entertaining for some of you. Again, if any of this resonated with you and you would like to take a deeper look at something, perhaps reach out for a personal reading. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to hear from you and to work with you. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link below. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.